Hi, my name is Debra R. Richardson of Debra R. Richardson LLC, and I work with you to help you clean up your vendor data, clean up your vendor processes so that you pay the right vendor. Now, this week's vendor master file tip of the week is B2B Synthetic ID Fraud. More fraud is coming. Now, I will say, I rarely post content that is not mine on LinkedIn. Like I don't, sometimes I will, but most of the time I don't post a lot of content that I just find out there on the web on LinkedIn because I'm already posting so much and they end up canceling each other out. But this one, I made a point to post. And this is a video from Bank Info Security and Dory Bucketthal. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly, but she's the Vice President of Risk and Fraud Solutions at Thomson Reuters. And this video talked about business to business synthetic ID fraud and how it's on the rise. And the reason that it's on the rise is because, according to Dory Buckenthal, is generative AI. So one, vendors are now opening up fraudulent bank accounts. They're even opening up lines of credit, right, to get more credibility. And then they're using generative AI to quickly get a website and other business assets up that in the past would take months. And so where you normally saw synthetic ID tied to consumers, it is now increasing into B2B, which means that vendor that you're setting up new could be a fraudulent vendor that has an ID or an identity that has no real person or company tied to it. That's the new fraud that's coming out. I will say that one of the other reasons, main reasons that I posted it is because she did not say that the answer was picking up a phone. Love that. So I'm going to leave the link to this video in the description so that you can listen to it and see what she had to say. Now, I had to do something about how it's going to affect the vendor team. And so I did have my latest podcast episode. You can listen to it wherever you listen to podcasts, but it's also on YouTube as well. So I'll put a link to the playlist for the podcast, and you can listen to that podcast as well as any others on this same platform. All right, so if you'd like more information on how to improve your vendor process, please go to my website at debrarrichardson.com for free tools and resources to avoid fraud, regulatory fines, and bad vendor data. Now, if you'd like over 149 annual hours of training for your vendor team, check out the Vendor Process Training Center at training.debrarrichardson.com. So good luck and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell rather to be notified next Tuesday for the next Vendor Master File tip of the week.